Every year in June, Art Basel turns this tranquil Swiss city on the Rhine into a hotspot for international art, attracting about 65,000 visitors from around the world. Basel's 20-some museums plan special exhibitions to coincide with it.
There's a lot going on, too much to stay on top of it all.
It's always fun for us to take in the way people are dressed. One big disadvantage for the ones who live here is that you can't get into the most popular bars anymore because they're reserved for the VIP and art parties. As a Basler, I think we can be a bit proud we have such a huge art fair here in Basel.
Over 300 galleries present works by more than 4,000 artists at Art Basel. There are no official figures on the money that changes hands, but it certainly reaches into the hundreds of millions and gets the city's pulse racing.
During Art Basel, we are sort of the hosts of a giant family reunion within the art world. So I think we perceive it obviously as being overrun with our friends. And during the rest of the year, obviously we perceive it as a place where we do a lot of great work and also where a lot of people come through because there are so many great institutions and museums.
Even the temporary cafe on the fairground is a work of art. Japanese artist Tadashi Kawamata collaborated with a Basel architect and several volunteers to nail together his vision of a favela.
The people who run the actual food service come direct from Basel, and once we've ended the installation, they'll move it to another location in the area. This is another aspect that Kawamata is very interested in. We don't want to set up works for just a short time and then discard them. We keep trying to reuse the works in new locations.
The barracks are mostly built of junk and present a stark contrast to the glamorous art world all around. Even so, they don't seem to inspire many social or critical thoughts.
To me, it has more the charm of a treehouse like you'd build as a child. It doesn't make me think of a favela or poverty. The atmosphere it creates is extraordinary. We spend lots of time here, and I think that says it all.
There are many other pieces of art around town. This is the 4th year for the Art Parkour. It integrates works of art into a given neighborhood. This year, it's the Klingenthal quarter along the Rhine.
Initially, the idea was to create strong and various links between the art fair and the city of Basel, and especially between the art lovers and the inhabitants and the visitors of Basel.
The Art Parkour leads visitors into lesser-known parts of town. Artist Lothar Hempel installed his work titled Instrument in the medieval chambers of an old Dominican convent.
What I meant to do was bring out this disjuncture between the medieval Christian context and this almost pagan occult situation that I've created here. The contrast with these Christian illusions and Christian formal language.
In a bicycle shop in a rear courtyard, French artist Évariste Richter is showing his work Avalanche. And Joop van Liefland of the Netherlands has used the display window of a coffee shop as a place to show his video art. Meanwhile, it's business as usual inside. Some people are interested in the old video machines in the installation.
There were a few different episodes. One wanted to have a machine repaired, another wanted to buy one, and a third wanted to leave one. It's quite funny. And there are different people, the customers themselves. Some of them think, "What's he doing now?" Others are just enthusiastic.
In the end, you get the feeling that art and the city meld together. And the Art Parkour leads Art Basel visitors right to the spots where a summer evening on the Rhine is most beautiful.